view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And now the Lakers starting group. Bryant is out there with Fisher. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Artest in at the small forward. And for the Thunder, Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Kristich in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Fisher against Westbrook. Out left to the wing. Kristich kicks to KD. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, Greg, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Westbrook passes to KD. Drills it from outside.
Well, Kevin Durant is a dead-eye sniper, right? He takes pleasure in putting it to the defense from there.
Kobe against Sefolosha. Back to Bryant. Great tee that time from Green.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Durant in the corner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside, Kobe. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Count that one.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Outside Westbrook. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I think you've got to admire the court awareness of Russell Westbrook, because if you give him a window on the drive, he's going to take it for sure.
Outside Artest. Outside Bryant. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Gasol. And no good that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. KD dishes to Kristich. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Gasol with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. He gets that one. And that's now 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
And it's Durant missing. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Artest the pass to Fisher. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2, he kicks to Durant. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. Offensive rebound. Foul fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. James Harden comes in for Cephalosha. And the Lakers also making a change. Odom's checked in.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Gasol passes to Kobe. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Harden. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Well, the aggressiveness of Russell Westbrook setting up that bucket right there. This guy knows how to find the best shot possible.
Here is Bryant. Pass to Gasol. Looks for Bynum, gets it to him. Over Ibaka. Bynum with a terrific move in the bucket.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Outside, KD. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Kobe. 8 points for him. Bynum down low. Outside Odom. From deep three-point range, and the Lakers get it back. Gasol passes to Bynum. Goes back up. He lays it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Westbrook passes to Green. Again, Oklahoma City.
And a smooth jump shot from veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City, and will return shortly. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Durant. Pocket is out there with Nick Collison. Then it's Harden, and it's Maynard in at the point guard position. Now here's Kobe after the miss from KD. They get it back to Gasol, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Oklahoma City called for the foul.
And the long arms of Gasol wreaking havoc on the D. They don't know what to do with him when he's going up with a shot like that.
Both free throws good from Gasol.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now Maynard lets it go from 14.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And he banks in the layup. 7 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, you see the assertiveness inside from Kevin Durant. He is so good at finishing in different ways.
Now the pass to Kobe. On deep, and it's Formal. That's time on the assist from Kobe. Farmar's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. They get it again. And so Gasol will bring it up for the Lakers. Bryant dishes to Farmar. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Durant kicks to Harden. Outside Collison. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. Brown with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The step back. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Maynard.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's Bryant for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Shot from 12. That one rolling around and rims out. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Farmar. He's got 5. The rebound by Ibaka.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Maynard, outside Collison, to the inside. Harden the pass to Durant, kicks it to Collison. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Bryant dishes to Odom. This one for 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Maynard over Farmar. It's deflected.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Odom. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. There's a minute left to play here in the half. Here's Maynard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
For the Thunder, White, he's checked in for Collison. And it's Green in for Serge Ibaka. On the free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 7. Odom. Again, the miss by Odom. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Passes to Maynard. Shoots over Kobe, and Maynard gets it to go. Maynard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Artest the pass to Bryant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Harden against Kobe. Clock at 4. And finish off by Bryant.
If you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Taking a look at the Lakers, they clearly can sense how close they are to wrapping up the series in 6 games. They'd love to close it out here and avoid a Game 7. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch, barbecue chicken alert, make good entry passes. That led to some good looks, obviously a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling fight paint. Shaquille O'Neal.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Fisher. He's out there with Kobe, and it's Artest in at the 3. Back to Kobe. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Cephalosha.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Artest. After the made shot from KD. It's stolen by Green. Dishes it to Westbrook. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
I think you've got to respect the catch-and-shoot game of Russell Westbrook. He is excellent at pulling up.
Bryant looking over the floor. Over Cephalosha. Off the mark at the outside fadeaway.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Back to Westbrook. And he hits it to tie the game up. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And Kobe drops them both. Thunder have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. KD passes to Kristich. Outside Westbrook. Here's Kristich. He's guarded by Bynum. They get the rebound.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
For 3, Kobe connects from three-point range. Bryant's got 18 points in the game.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9. Here's the teardrop, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The first one falls.
I think Kevin Durant, it's obvious how much passion and pride he takes in playing the game at the highest level. It is such an honor watching this guy work.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant hits them both. Here's Farmar. He has 5. Outside Gasol. Gasol is doubled. Stolen by Westbrook. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Lakers leading by 3. Now here's Bryant. He's got 18. Pass to Farmar. Pulls it up. And it's Walton missing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Right side Westbrook. Pass to Kristich. Sepulosha against Bryant. And the jam by Sepulosha.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. The pass to Bynum. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. KD looking around. And then Durant with the dunk.
I tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Farmar passes to Bynum. Unloads from 9. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for Bynum. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far. And how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Sepulosha against Kobe. That shot missing, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Left side, KD. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Kobe.
Oh. You got to be kidding.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
And here's Sepulosha. He brings it up for the Thunder. The lead is 2. Outside Westbrook. Tries it from 9. Bynum with the block. And they're able to recover. And they get it back. Walton with the steal. He dishes it to Bryant. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Oklahoma City. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. We've got White. Durant is out there with Nick Collison. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Harden in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Collison kicks to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Fisher, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Collison. 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Outside Odom. Back to Bryant. Takes it off the glass. Kobe's got 11 in the second half.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
To the middle. Collison's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 2.
He may not be the, quote, pure point guard in the traditional sense, but the passing game of Russell Westbrook is so impactful.
Artest dishes to Odom. Passes it to Kobe. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Bynum. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it. Oh, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Artest. Outside, Kobe. Back to Artest. Stolen by Durant. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Down low. Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Pass to Harden. Over Fisher. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound the Lakers. Odom's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kobe against Harden. Kobe, that's for 2. Got a piece of it.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside, Katie. Outside, White. Shot clock at 5. Back to Katie. The shot will not fall. And it's the Lakers the other way. Outside, Kobe. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Kristich has checked in, and it's Green in for Nick Collison. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan, executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
Here's Odom. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Over to the wing. To the paint. Green kicks to West. There's the pass to Durant. Connects from downtown.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 5. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. It's Kobe. Out to the right wing. Here's Fisher. Got a hand on it. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And here's Kobe for three. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 17 seconds left in the game. Missed.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. He hits both from the start.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. Seven seconds left in the fourth. Unloads from 13. Ooh, off one. To win it, he beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. It took them 6